Hi, so let's have a look at your tarot messages of the day for the sun, moon and rising signs, starting with fire, water, air and earth. It will be timestamped, so do check for those timestamps. So let's start with Aries. This is the reading of the day for your soul journey for Aries. So Aries, so let's see how we're progressing from yesterday. All right, so energies for Aries. So the first energy, guys, is you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So that is definitely good fortune coming your way. So really, having worked hard, tirelessly, this is a good card for you to look at career and finances. So the step that you made perhaps from yesterday is coming to light. So since you've dreamed and looked at your subconscious, everything is coming up really good. Sometimes we have to look at how we've been brought up from the sayings that our parents have given us. Sometimes they say, money doesn't grow on trees, or you have to save up for a rainy day. Sometimes these are poverty way of thinking. If you do want huge abundance in your life with money and finances and the best career possible, really rethink things and really own your own responsibility for how you see your value and self-respect. Also, you do have the Four of Wands. This is a good celebration that if you've been wanting promotion or really wanting to make a home, this is a good card for you. Teamed with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, things are really opening up for you. So obviously you're doing really good, Aries. Hopefully everyone's listening if they're Aries. And here's the Hermit. If you are going to get a new home, spending time within that home is going to be valuable. If you're living at home, make the very most of the family members around you. Really connect on a soul level to really understand what your soul purpose is. So this is a good card to reflect what you do need, especially surrounding your dream job, how to make money and how to make things a complete success. So with the Four of Wands, that is a celebration, and it just means that going deeper and really understanding financial freedom is one of the good things within your life today. For Aries, I like that. So moving on to Leo. Leo Sun, Leo in Moon, and of course Leo Rising. Let's check the Leo energies. So this is for Leo. So Leo today, what have you got? You've got Two of Swords. So sometimes making a decision, it can be difficult. But if we open up our intuition, opening up our heart and seeing what direction we do need to go down, then that's always going to be the right decision. If sometimes we go, was that the right decision? We can always go back. So sometimes there's the long journey when we follow the sat-nav and takes us to a lake. Very nice indeed. Make the most of that. But sometimes it's a shorter journey. So whatever decision you do make to go, you'll get there in the end. This is about your soul journey. So when we need a decision, whether it's left or right or straight ahead, it is going to be the right one. So always open up your heart a little bit more and you'll know where you are. You've also got the Hanged Man, so having patience with yourself. This is about the long-term goal. So maybe contemplate a little bit more where you are and see the value in that. When we tap into our soul and our spiritual journey, we always do get things right. This has always been looking at things in a different way. Sometimes we do have to sacrifice time, energy, because we're investing in the long run. Investing in the long run is so important. So allow that time just to develop and see the value within yourself and the situation. And Leos, you do have Judgment card. So being self-critical, it isn't always the best thing to do. You're doing the best that you know how. This is self-assessing and forgiveness and rebirthing and starting again. So if you're thinking, contemplating of moving on, yes, it's always good to move on, but have the preparation work in hand. So with the Hanged Man, this is not about rushing, but it is about starting. So use that energy, especially with your solar return coming up, to really start afresh. It's like having that clean slate, and it's like, right, okay, this is a perfect opportunity for newness within your life. Well done, Leos. Moving on to Sagittarius. Let's see about Sagittarian energy today. So, for Sagittarians, let's have a look. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising in Sagittarius. So, Sun, Moon and Rising for Sagittarius. Right, Sagittarius, let's have a look. So, first energy is the Seven of Wands. This is about having your own power. So essential to have your own power. Sagittarians always like to aspire. They are usually quite lucky with the planet in Jupiter. And sometimes people don't understand Sagittarians because we're very cutthroat or tactless or whatever. Who cares? We say it how it is. So with the Seven of Wands, we need to stand up for who we are. It's nice to be a little bit gentler, though. It's not always full throttle. But if people are trying to take our power away and diminish us, that's really wrong. So sometimes we have an opinions of how things are going within our life. And yeah, it's our life. We can do it. So standing up for your right is essential. If you are trying to move through certain issues, this is a good time to reflect that one step at a time you will get to your goals. All right. Also for Sagittarians, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. Not a very good card for Sagittarians unless you've got Patience of a Saint. So have patience with yourself today. If things are a little bit, one other thing's popped up and now I'm delayed, it doesn't really matter. This is about the long haul. This is about really tending to your garden. And yes, I've got a load of soil in me. So this is a kind of thing about weeding out what's not necessary to make way for the goodness to come into our life. So patience and standing up for, putting all your ducks in one row kind of thing and really analysing what's going on. So this is a kind of just relaxing, watching the clouds go by, tending to what needs tending, but also not rushing. And then you've got the Star card, which is absolutely fantastic. This is about love and hope and faith and trust, even about how you nurture that garden. So what you're investing today in yourself and your situation, standing up for it and saying, yes, this is what I want, so I'll tend it a little bit more, really crossing the T's, dotting the I's, as they say, things will eventually come to light. So you are that bright star within yourself and you can shine brighter than ever before. So have hope about your dreams. Really understand that your dreams are important and give yourself a pat on the back, but do watch the clouds or even the stars. Wow, what's up there? And see the bigger picture. All right? Yay, Sagittarians. Right. Moving on to water signs. So, water signs. Pisces. So this is for Pisces today. So this is for Pisces. So Pisces have also got the star. So this is going to be quite a phenomenon for many people to realise that they are important and how they are perceived is equally important. When we have the star in the 10th house, it's how people are perceiving us. So the star is the highest. It's a bit like the North Node. So being recognized for what we're trying to achieve is good. So we need to go within sometimes and ask our spiritual sides for help. So this is about faith, hope, and always going after your dreams. Nurture your dreams and know that they can definitely come true. Pisces, you've got the Page of Wands. So this support for yourself is important. It's all about embarking on something new and really enjoying it. This is about the fun, inspiration, and going forward. So it has a youngness to it. So anytime you can change direction or even re-evaluate what you do want. So have faith in something new, but sometimes the curiosity is good to set about the start of something. And it's just going to be fun. So have fun while you're doing life in itself. With the Hanged Man at the moment, having patience with those dreams. Sometimes it's all about the long haul and not the short time. So this is about how you value yourself and how you respect yourself and the situation at hand. So this is a very much card today, feeling about it is up to you how you conduct your life. So what we say, what we do, what we feel is all stacking our life together. So a lot of the time we do have to have that patience. We do have to see things, what we're thinking, what we're saying. All these things build up. So we do have to look at our own responsibility. So sometimes with the Page of Wands, that's how to support your going forward in any situation possible. All right. So interesting energies there for Pisces. So this is for Cancer. Cancer moon, sun and rising. This is for Cancers. So Cancerians, you have the Queen of Swords. Wow. So what you have been saying, Cancer, to yourself internally has been vitally important. We need to see things from a higher viewpoint. So paying attention to your intuition, really connecting to spirit guides at the moment is going to be really paying dividends in the long run. Maybe they're telling you to cut some things out, bad habits, bad ways of thinking, and maybe doing things as well. So this is all about being necessary. So your word of the day is being necessary. What is necessary for your progression along your life? So knowing inside what's going on is essential to reflect what's going on the outside. All right? Also, you do have the Queen of Wands. Woo! I hope they're not fighting with each other. So with the Queen of Wands, this is about positivity, really opening up to an awareness. A lot of the times, Queens of Wands are quite psychic. So it's all about going inside, paying attention to your intuition and moving forward with energy, with passion. So new inspirational thoughts will come and you'll just want to have that desire to actually go forward with stuff. So sometimes we get very impatient and think, my goodness, what a realization about certain things. So you will see realizations coming in your life today. You've also got the Four of Swords. So again, contemplation, contemplating, meditating on the higher things within life. So you can assess what you do need to cut out in order to make way for the brand newness of a fantastic life ahead. All right. Happy birthday to Cancerians. So moving on to Scorpio. So let's have a look for Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon and rising for Scorpio. So this is for Scorpio today. So, Scorpios. So the first energy you do have is the Page of Pentacles. Really assessing what is good for you. Having a vision of your future is essential. A lot of the times there's an open space and you might be pondering about how your life is going to unfold, especially if it's to do with the practical things of how you make money. So seeing things in a bigger way is always a good thing because it expands our awareness, puts value back into our life. So, and it also makes self-respect. When we learn to actually develop these qualities, we can have the bigger picture. It's not about being passive. It's about really needing and knowing what you do want on a financial aspect. All right. Also, for Scorpios, we have the Magician. So you can definitely have everything possible to make your dreams come true. So it's almost like seeing that destiny ahead, putting things into balance and knowing that you can have the desire to walk forward, have the courage to do so, and learn, you know, along the way there might be many obstacles, hurdles or whatever, but if you're the Magician, you can just magically make things happen. Yeah? So seeing that vision for yourself is going to be important. Here you go, 9 of Cups energy. So this is an amazing aspect for you. To see a vision, know that it can happen, make it happen, and you get your wish. This is a really great card. So what you're investing in, the vision, in the thoughts, in the desire, and the practicality, here with the 9 of Cups, it's almost like, yes, you have that. So look at all the achievements that you've already had over the past, and then say, yeah, it's logical. It's absolutely logical that I can have things again. So, yeah, well done you. Right, moving on now to air signs. Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. So, first of all, we start with Aquarius, because it's the age of Aquarius. So this is for Aquarius. Aquarius in moon, sun and rising. Aquarian energies. So Aquarius, you do have the Ace of Wands. Wonderful, because this is a new start, new passion, a lot of passion in some cases. So this is a start. You can almost imagine yourself holding your magic wand and really making things happen. So this is an exciting time to actually see that inspiration will always come with new light. So the spring, the newness of the situation will just blossom when you really know how to conduct what you need to conduct within your life. So it is like a conducting stick, isn't it, as well? So, so you are literally the conductor of your own life, the new beginning of how things move forward. But this is a beginning. This is a good yes card. So be positive today and see what you can develop. With the Two of Pentacles here, this is a good balance between what you could be doing and what you are doing. So having the Ace of Wands gives inspiration of really to go after your dreams. You may be juggling like work, play, responsibilities. You may have 2 jobs. You may be trying to get your own self-employment business or start a family or juggle family. There is a lot of issues in the modern era that we have to participate in, so we don't want to burn out. So just look at the balance of things, but you'll get there. You'll definitely get there. But it's about learning also about what our own families did, you know, your parents, your grandparents, but also utilising time management. Also, you do have Justice, thank goodness, because no one likes to be overworked or, you know, in the head. So the Justice brings us an element of truth to the situation. When the judge in the court holds a sword of truth, they do assess all sorts of sides to the story. And you do get justice in a big way, because you've got the Ace of Wands, and that's a new beginning. So it's like the universe has said to you, right, okay, yeah, what have you been thinking negatively? What have you been doing? It's okay. We'll throw all that out of court. Really realise that you can start again, and your dreams and your aspirations will definitely come to light. All right. So justice is definitely on your side. Yay! Good Libran energy there. So let's go on to Gemini. So this is for Geminis. Gemini Sun, Moon and Rising. For Geminis. So for Geminis today, so you do have Four of Cups. So with the Four of Cups, this is sometimes one needs to be, you know, emotionally removed from a situation. So a lot of the times we just go, right, I'm just going to my she shed or my man cave, because, you know, I've had enough of this situation. And it's okay to do that. It's good to reflect, ponder, really feel things, how things are going, getting upset, frustrated. All those kind of energies are absolutely fine. We need them to be able to shock ourselves sometimes into seeing a better kind of aspect moving forward. But we can't be too fixed in our emotions. Right, that's never going to happen. So annoying. Because we miss the opportunities that present ourselves. So we need to be open-hearted, open-minded in our progression. So when help is at hand, it's always good to share. Talk it out with a mate. Right, you've also got the Knight of Pentacles here. So this definitely means that you need to plan for your future. Definitely when it's to do with relationships, exes, all those kind of things. However, this is a good, sturdy, practical aspect within your life. So this isn't about fantasy. It's not about wishful thinking. One needs to really make steps towards your goals, maybe on that emotional level. Emotions can be a little bit high, so we need to just plan for what we are going to do moving forward. All right. And Gemini, you do have the Eight of Cups. So one of those things that might be moving forward is to move away from a situation that is really bringing you down. So self-assessing and planning ahead and thinking, is this situation right for me? Am I getting the very most? Am I flourishing as a human being? Where is my goal? Where is my purpose? A lot of the times we do have to walk away from situations and go, right, I've tried that. It's not worked. I'm not happy about it. I know it's not my destiny. Maybe I'll call it quits. It's not really quitting. It's being sensible about moving away from something that really is not empowering. So we need empowerment, but take time, but do plan ahead for what's not working. All right. Thank you, Gemini. Librans. Let's do Libra next. Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising for Libra. So Libra, this is for Libra today. Libra. So Librans, so you've got the Tower at the moment, which is not too bad. Everything changes in our life, doesn't it? And I think Librans do go through a lot. So they're always, that's why they're the Justice card, the balance, putting things into balance and perspective. So when we have that ultimate change in our life, whatever those things are, it's a realization. So sometimes just imagine you're in the court case, you're the judge, and, you know, maybe you are the judge. You're sitting there and go, oh, this is a foregone conclusion, this case. It's bored me for months. Why are we doing this for months? And then suddenly the penny clicks and they think, new information coming in. Didn't see that. I got a new witness here. And then it's the realization and everything comes crumbling down. and we see the light of day, and we really realize that a situation that was just, you know, humming along, we go, whoa, right, okay. And now you see the light. Now you realize. So the tower is a good thing within your life because it brings down stuff that we preconceptual ideas. You know, we've actually thought that it's one way, and in fact it's another. So within your life, don't be complacent about certain things. Really look at different things, and especially things that need to be going by. So it could be jobs, relationships, things that do change, which are sad in our life. But change is always one of those things. Time goes by. Yeah. So it can be sad, you know, so we have those big changes like people moving away, you know, people passing over. That's never a nice thing for a lot of people. But, you know, it's just the nature of our soul journey, what we have to go. Let's stop talking about that. So you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So this is the inspiration that we need, that this is how you've worked hard for what you do want. So you can do it again. So if one kind of business fails, another one can start up. This is the ability. It's like a millionaire. They can lose all the money, all the properties or whatever, and the next minute, because they've got the mindset, they can build it up again. So remember, you're in charge of what you do build up. It may take a little bit of time, but this shows clearly that you will get your justice, and you will allow yourself to build up on a higher aspect than ever before, in a better way. It's always in a better way. And with the Ten of Wands, this is hard work. This is too much work at times. So we need that balance. If something does collapse down and you have to work tirelessly to build it up again, just remember peace of mind and, you know, perfect timing and everything. Delegation is always good. So if you have to work really, really hard to get your business up and running, say, for example, then asking somebody to do your housework or take the kids to school or whatever is always a good thing to actually help in the direction. But some people don't have that help. So have things in balance. Don't have to tell a Libra that, do I? So that's our air signs. Moving on to Earth. So Earth signs now. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising for Capricorns. Capricorn energy. So this is for Capricorns today. So, Capricorns, you have the Six of Swords, which is a lovely card because it's travelling to a better place, whether it's a better place in our mind or imagination. Sometimes we have toxic situations, and this is a good thing to actually have because it's moving away. So transform your life with this, and I really see a kind of peace of mind, resolution in certain things that have been difficult. This is a sign that the universe is trying to help you as much as it can. Remember, you can always ask your spirit guides, God, whatever you want to connect with at this moment in time to really help you transform and move away, especially on the mental side. Yeah, so that's a really good card. And you also have the Five of Wands. So so sorting out things is essential, and that relearning. So when we have the Six of Swords, it's moving away. So we don't have to struggle with, oh, well, what about this and what about that? And I haven't got enough money and just move away. So we need to unlearn certain thought processes, certain patterns. So don't allow niggles today. Just kind of go, right, okay, I don't want to waste my energy in this particular conversation. I'm just going to go back to work. Or if it's a domestic problem, you can go, right, I'm just going to fold the laundry. Go and read a book. Or do something else. Do something like you like. But we don't have to get in these dragging down energies, do we? No. Ah, I see. So you've got the Two of Pentacles. So you may be working tirelessly, and that's where some, disagreements can arise. So one can say, I've been with the kids all day, and now I've got to go to my part-time job or my full-time job or whatever. And it's just too much, and it's not fair. So sometimes we do need that compassion and empathy for our partners, for the people we live with, etc. And we still need to follow our dreams and, what we want as people. So sometimes it is difficult. But, yeah, don't allow the energies to drag you down. There's nothing serious here. It's just an element of, pacing, balance and timing. So time management is a good thing to actually have. But things do get better because, as I said, you've got the Six of Swords to take you away. Go on holiday. Plan a trip at the weekend. Good idea. Thank you, Capricorns. Now we move on to Taurians. This is for Taurus. Taurus rising, Taurus moon, and Taurus sun. This is for Taurus. This is for Taurians. Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. So, Taurus. First energy is the Page of Pentacles. Seeing a new vision is always important. Investing in yourself. Seeing the value and self-respect of who you are and where you want to go. So until we actually see it in our mind's eye, it's not going to happen. So we need to see it in our mind's eye. The value and the kind of desire, willpower to go forward. So this is important, and things do get better. So it's a young energy. Have the inspiration to start things. You've got the bingo card, as I say. The lottery win, the Ten of Cups. So this vision of happy families, happy love, deeper commitments, and just generally good energy is always around. Rainbows, baby kittens, baby rabbits, everything's just beautiful. Oh. So the love within your life and the love that you're trying to aspire to, see that vision. The universe is giving you the message to actually see that perfect home life, that perfect work life, and everything is just perfect how you want to be. Okay, reality is ups and downs and challenges, but it doesn't matter. As long as we fully live in the moment and we fully engage with opening up our love and heart, then it happens. So that's why with the Page of Pentacles, one has to see that vision. It's like looking at yourself, aged 120, looking back and going, yeah, that is the moment I changed to see that happiness. And before I was struggling, and now I can see. It's basically like that. It's good. Taurus, King of Pentacles, yay! Wow. So we've got this this might be a new person coming in, who's very grounded. But this is, to me, how you are in charge, how you ground yourself, how you value yourself to start the vision, to actually bring it to have the rightness of the situation. To be grounded, generous to yourself, giving, opening up your heart and being a leader of who you are and how you direct that romantic story, that love story, which does include, your finances. So this is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful aspect. And of course, let's face it, the King of Pentacles is your sign. It is that Taurian, steadfast, determined, loyal, all those things that you can demonstrate as your star sign. you can give to yourself. So it's just riches all the way, riches of heart, riches in love. Wow. Right, okay, so moving on to Virgo. Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo in Moon. So this is for Virgos. Virgo energies. So, Virgo, today you have the Tower. So, change is always going to happen within life, but it's how we realise that change takes place. Some things are good. I always see the Tower as brilliant. It means we have to clear away the clutter within our life, the mindset, maybe soul karmic things that are, right, enough of that. I've learnt my lesson. Let's put that to one side. Also, the ability to realise that we do have our own power. When we clear away the rubble of situations that have collapsed, we can then see the space. We can see what we can plant there. And what we can plant are the better things in life, better structures and foundations to the new Tower. All right. So this is always good. It's the universe getting rid of stuff for us to make way for the new. It happens in relationships, careers, all sorts of things. And it has to happen. Otherwise, we just have to learn the same old rubbish lessons time and time again. Also, you got the Nine of Pentacles. This is great Virgo energy. I like it. Simply because it's the determination and strength that you do have as people to work hard, which you do. Always employ a Virgo. They're really good workers. And this, to me, is a good self-employment. So you can conduct yourself in such an inspiring, rich way that you add value to that change. So know if you've lost your job, that it's best to reassess your life and say, can I do something a lot better? I've been wanting to start my business for so long. Now I have the opportunity. Or, you know, get a better job. The dream job that you have never had the ability to do so. And the universe is just giving you a little nudge in the right direction. This is a very successful card for you. Also for Virgos, the Four of Swords. So nothing is that bad. This is about resting your mind, contemplating and finding that inspiration with the Nine of Pentacles, what you can bring to the situation. So you may be really inspired now to do X, Y and Z, especially self-employed or investing in the far future. But definitely rest your mind, contemplate and see the things being swept away. You know, clearing the rubble might take a while for some of you, but this is not about major action. It's about realizing just how successful you can be and are when you put your mind to it. Thank you to all my little stars out there. Have a good day. See you all tomorrow.